Pope Constantine, the 88th Pope, strengthened ties between Rome and Constantinople while defending church teachings against imperial interference. His leadership upheld Orthodoxy and preserved the authority of Papacy. Welcome to the Pontiff, presented by CNewsLive. Pope Constantine, the 88th Pope, was the only Pope in the history of the Church to take the name of Emperor Constantine the Great as his official name. Although a Syrian by birth, he was a profound scholar of Greek and Western traditions. He was also a patron and admirer of the Church leadership and the Church community in Rome. Before his election as the Pope on March 25th, AD 708, he had visited Constantinople twice for diplomatic purposes. On these occasions, he was able to develop a close relationship with Emperor Justinian II. A notable and important event during his papacy was a year-long journey of Pope Constantine to Constantinople. At the invitation of Emperor Justinian II, he travelled with the aim of warming relations between Rome and Constantinople. The first Pope to visit Constantinople after Pope Constantine was Pope Paul VI in AD 1967. Pope Constantine received a warm and cordial welcome throughout his journey and upon his arrival in Constantinople. The Emperor himself came down to receive Pope Constantine, kissed his feet, and received absolution and Holy Communion from him. Under the leadership of the deacon Gregory, later Pope Gregory II, discussions were held at Nicomedia on the theological issues that existed between Rome and Constantinople. An attempt was made to reach a settlement. Gregory, who was a deacon, was able to expose the content and tone of many of the canons adopted by the Council of Trullo in AD 692. He explained why the Pope was not willing to accept them and highlighted the anti-Western content of these canons. It is believed that Pope Constantine gave verbal approval to the other canons except for the council decisions and canons that were detrimental to the studies of the Church. Emperor Justinian II was very pleased with the outcome of his negotiations with Pope Constantine. He published the decisions of the meeting with the Pope and his entourage and issued a royal proclamation recognizing the prerogatives and the privileges of Rome. After a successful visit to Constantinople, Pope Constantine and his entourage returned to Rome on October 24th, AD 711. Pope Constantine returned to Rome ill. Within 2 weeks of his return to Rome, Emperor Justinian II was assassinated by rioters. Justinian II was succeeded by Philippicus, a staunch monothelite. Immediately upon his accession to power, the emperor sent a creed containing his monothelite teachings to Rome and asked the Pope to accept it as the official creed of the Church. But Pope Constantine completely rejected Philippicus's request. He also removed the name of Emperor Philippicus from the list of persons to be prayed for at the Holy Mass and removed his portraits from churches. When the Exarch of Ravenna, the emperor's representative, tried to enforce the emperor's decree and put pressure on the Pope, the citizens of Rome revolted against the Exarch. They then fought each other in the streets. These revolts led to much bloodshed. Seeing the situation worsening, the Pope and the clergy begged for peace and worked hard to restore order. Before the situation in the Church could deteriorate any further, Emperor Philippicus was deposed from the throne. He was succeeded by the conservative and staunch Emperor Anastasius II. Immediately upon assuming power, he fully accepted all the orthodox teachings of the Holy Church. He especially upheld the teachings of the Third Council of Constantinople, which taught that in Christ there were two wills, divine and human, along with a divine and human nature. Pope Constantine passed away on April 9th, AD 715. Was laid to rest in St. Peter's Basilica. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. Join us next time to learn about the next Pontiff. Until then, this is Christo Eliza signing off for CNewsLive.